Okay, here she goes. Hey! That's nice. Look at that. 347. That's nice. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so first ever video of me working in the shop. I need to do a video showing you guys all the things that I've done to this thing yet, which is absolutely nothing. I'll just put it up. So, been home for like, I don't know, 12 hours. Not even that, it's like 8, 9 hours. So I slept a little bit. In the shop now. Bought an exhaust fan, that's another video. What I'm working on right now, yeah, not Dr. Pepper, but starter, my 04 Element. Yeah, it's got like 347 on it, so it's time. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up the GoPro and see if I can't get some footage of that going. But mainly, this is how you change a starter. My version, at least. I know there's 1,000 other ways to do this, but this is my way. Okay, so the book says I need to take the intake off. Take all this, pull it out. I say nay, nay. See where the hammer is? Been beating on the starter and see if it'll start. Yeah, car's got a lot of miles on it. I don't clean it as much as I'd like. That and my floor is a little dirty with dirt and whatnot. I gotta come in and I gotta pressure wash it. Get it presentable. But let me show you what I got up to here. Hang on, let me grab the keys because it's got a light on it. This is the light I was talking about. Woohoo! Oh yeah. All right. Now, give the blinky, and there it is right there. There's 2 bolts on either side of that sucker. It's a 17 millimeter, the one that you see, and the other one is a 14 millimeter on the other side that you don't see. There's a positive connection cable and a little clip at the bottom of the starter. Near the subframe is a little sort of a tan, I don't know what you call that color, but we're calling it tan. Clip right there. And what else I have to change is, you see right next to that starter, there is a brass circle thing, I guess, right there with a black nipple coming out. That is my knock sensor, and I've got to disengage that. Pull the sensor wire off, and then carefully unscrew that so we can fish this thing out from the bottom, because there's enough room right here. It's just, yeah, you got to go fishing. And you see the positive wire sitting right on top of the starter there. Well, let me set my GoPro up and possibly just find a way to where you guys can see everything properly. Okay, I've already been at this for a minute. I was thinking I could probably get the contraption working, but the GoPro, it's not gonna work as well as I thought it would. I don't have a lift. This is what I got going on. Okay, so I got a big Milwaukee. Big Milwaukee. It's a 1/2-inch chuck, 1400 takeoff power. And where's my socket at? Oh yeah. She's not coming undone. Look at all the extendos I got going on over here. It is definitely a fun time. So I'm gonna take all this out. I'm gonna put some heat to that bolt right there that you see right above the chuck. Where my finger's barely touching, right there. And then I'm just gonna pray. So y'all pray for me. I don't have map gas. I'm just starting out on my shop. And all I got's a propane torch. So this is what I use to start my fires with on the inside of the house. It's the best I can do. Well, guys, I got good news and I got bad news. Good news is it goes sit on my butt. Bad news is I broke a tool. It's Amazon special. Don't get excited. Should have, yeah. It's called Swan Lake. Yeah, should have. I'm sure the metal's good, but it's the pins, hardened pins that I'm worried about. So, ordered gear wrench. Now, some of you guys are like, why don't you just get in there and do it with hand tools? Trust me, I've tried with hand tools. I've tried to get in there and bust things loose. I even got a 1/4-inch ratchet, huge breaker bar. Problem is that the breaker bar and the ratchet can barely, another screw, can barely turn it. Why? Because there's not enough room to get in there to crank it one. I get maybe a click out of it, maybe. So, we'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Hang on, here's my tool. Hey. 1/4-inch. Do not have it. Wish that I did. But it's not there. Huh. It's an extendo. There that thing is. You don't need to look for a tool. You've been looking for it for a while. Yeah, you find it. Right where all the tools go, right? Anyways. I'm at least going to go and try my best at turning this thing one more time. If not, I'm just going to give up on it because, frankly, I don't want to waste the one day I got at home doing this. I spent, regretfully, most of the day sleeping because I drive at night. But it's space. Space is a deal. Now, ideally, you were supposed to take the intake manifold off and then take the starter off that way. I'm not going that route. I'm not taking the intake manifold off. Screw that. And even if I needed to, I needed a 90-degree or even another 4-way. So, like I said, ordered a gear wrench. It should be coming. Okay, guys. This is my project for tonight. You're asking, what am I doing? Well, I've got a Honda Element, and the starter's gone. There's the starter. I got to unbolt this. There's the 17 millimeter. There's the 14 millimeter. There's my knock sensor. I just unplugged it. Once I pull this main cable away and off of this right here, 2 bolts, things should slide right out, hopefully. Is anything else in there? 347,000 miles, y'all. Whoo! All right, guys. It's been a week since you last seen this, so I had to go to work and do a thing, and yeah, I got tired. Anyways, so I went and bought a tool, breaker bar, to pull the starter off. I have since pulled the starter off. I didn't film that, so I'm sorry. It took 2 seconds with this thing. I struggled with my little shorty, whatever, wrench. Yeah, half-inch, not my 3/8, but my half-inch ratchet. Anyways, but starter is in the new one. There's the new one out there. Actually, it's right there, excuse me. Hang on, there it is. That's it, that's the new one. I gotta bolt it up, man, go from there. Okay, here I am. We have got everything buttoned up. Battery's back in. Everything's back on. The intake is on. All the hoses and all that stuff is connected. Make sure all my wires are not loose. My wire looms, hang on. Okay, so my wire looms, I forgot about them. These little things right here. Yeah, I had to pull them off. Now, originally, I did not need to pull off everything because this thing is insanely simple to take apart. The problem that I kept having was my 17 millimeter bolt. There was 2 bolts, one in front and one behind. The one in front, the big one, it would not break loose at all. My breaker bar, one I just bought, did me good. Now, I didn't have that before, so that was my issue. So, I'm my mess. I gotta clean up in here. Where's my key at? Oh, there it is. All right, guys, here we go. Oh boy, that's nice. That's nice. That's super nice. She's running. There wasn't an issue with her running, it was just starting. But starter's running. Woohoo!